Hey guys, it's Deborah. So today I would like to introduce you to the new member of my family, and his name is Sirius. He is a terrier mix puppy. We don't know what all he's mixed with, but he's mixed with something, and he's some kind of terrier. He's something in that range. He's 2 months old, and he is the love of my life. Here's Puppy, and then today I'm going to be talking about the books that I plan to read at some point in the fall. Let's get right into that. The first book I want to read in fall is called They Both Die at the End. It is by Adam Silvera. This book came out September 5th. Almost all of these books will be mentioned in my September book haul / unboxing thing. Link for that in the eye, which is here or here, I don't remember. This book follows two main characters, Rufus and Matteo, and they both got a call telling them that they are going to die today. It is set in a world where you get a call on the day that you're going to die from Deathcast, so that you can live your life to the fullest. You can live your last day full of life to the fullest. You will die at some point in the next 24 hours after you get the call, so you can get the call normally between midnight and 2 because it depends on how long it takes and stuff like that. And then following that, you have about 24 hours until I believe 11:59 on that day. Matteo and Rufus are both received this call, and then they meet on this app called The Lost Friend, which allows people who are both dying today to meet together and enjoy a day together so that they don't have to share the heartbreak with all of their friends or whatever, or if they don't have very many friends, you know, stuff like that. I'm really enjoying this book so far. I am almost done with it, actually. The next book I want to read during fall is called Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda. This book is by Becky Albertalli. One of my friends has recommended this book over and over again to me, and I own it. It was mentioned in my video, like I said. I believe it is a coming-of-age story for a gay boy named Simon. I'm very interested in the story, and it seems like a really something lighthearted to read after they both die at the end. I'm probably not going to read any of these in order because I rarely read contemporary, so reading two like one after the other is just not something that I would normally do. So this book will probably be saved for after I read a couple heavy fantasy novels. The next book I want to read in fall is called The Diabolic. It is by S.J. Kincaid. This book is about a lot of things. There's a lot going on, and it's really difficult to explain when you think about it. The main character's name is Nemesis. Nemesis is a diabolic, and diabolics are assigned to one person. Nemesis is assigned to this girl named Sidonia. Diabolics have one job, and it is to protect who they are assigned to, no matter what the cost, whether it be killing someone or whatever. Sidonia has just been requested to serve on the Senate, I believe, and the only way that Nemesis can protect her is by becoming her and serving on the Senate for her and doing all of these things for Sidonia. Basically, Nemesis has to become Sidonia, and she has to figure out who she is as a person, even though she's not actually a person. She's a diabolic and etc. So this book sounds very interesting, and I also appreciate this like creepy butterfly thing. It's really, really neat. The next book I would like to read at some point in the fall is called And I Darken. It is by Kiersten White. I don't know much about this book. I think by the looks of me going through and opening it and seeing the word Ottoman, I think it's a historical fiction book. Not entirely sure. Please do not assume the genre based on what I say, because I'm not good at genreing. Not good at classifying books into genres. But I've heard a lot about this book, and like I said, I got it on sale, which is the only reason I bought it. The next book I would like to read at some point in the fall is called Catching Fire, and it is by Suzanne Collins. If you've never heard of this book series, The Hunger Games, then I don't know where you've been for the last 5 years. I read this book series originally in 6th grade, and I am now in 10th grade, so it's been 4 years now. Oh my god, that's a long time. Every year when the Hunger Games movies like franchise would come out, I would reread the book series so I would be completely refreshed for when I watched the movies. So I reread the series 3 or 4 times now, and I reread The Hunger Games last year, but I never got around to finish reading Catching Fire. So I'm gonna read Catching Fire this year again for like the 4th or 5th or 6th time for a lot of times. And I'm excited to go back and jump into one of my favorite book series and reread one of my favorite books in the series, or my favorite book in the series. Because this one is so much better than Mockingjay, and it's better than The Hunger Games. This book did not have second book syndrome, which I am very proud of. This is the best one in the series. The last book I want to read this fall is called 1984. It is by George Orwell. You've also probably heard about this book from school or something. This book was published back in the 40s and is actually still very relevant to today. The author of this book actually designed this as a totalitarian society, and a lot of times people say that this is not an instructions manual. It's a very controversial issue today, a lot of the things that are in this book. I'm doing a play for 1984 and I really need to read the book, and there's an audiobook on YouTube that I can get for free. It's about 9 hours, I think. So I'm going to read my first audiobook, or rather listen to, I guess, my first audiobook and see how I enjoy that, while also getting in the historical lesson for the play that I'm doing. So this is a book I'm reading. This is a book that's happening. It's tiny, but it's fine. Besides my pup moving everything around and making a lot of background noise, because he does that. He's very puppyish, you know, he chews on everything. I would like to talk about my ending Goodreads goal and stuff. So I think I have read 23 books so far this year, according to Goodreads, but according to my a list that I made myself, I have read 20 books this year. My goal by the end of the year is to read 35. I don't know how well that's going to happen yet. I'm hoping to read a lot of books over Thanksgiving break and stuff, but we all know how that normally goes, so we'll see how that ends up working out. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like and subscribe to my channel and ding the bell to get notified every time I upload. We will see you guys in the future. Goodbye! The next book I want to read over the course of fall is called Simon, and it's called Simon. So, oh my goodness. He's having a good time with his water bowl. Why does he have to choose the loudest stuff today? Why can't he choose something else? Goodbye!